Hey everybody. Hey. It's your girl Malik and this is Let's Talk Real Talk. What's going on everybody? Today is the weekend, so I hope that everyone that's tuning in has a wonderful weekend. To all my new supporters, my new babies, I just want to say thank you so much for joining the channel. It means the world to me. Thank you so much. Please, before I jump into this topic, I want you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Help your girl out. You know it means the world to me. Thank you. Okay. And before I jump into this, y'all know I gotta ring the damn bowl. Oh God. Gotta ring the bowl, y'all. So, what I want to talk about today is the murder of Young Dolph. Young Dolph. So Young Dolph was, it says that he was born in Chicago, Illinois, and he died in Memphis. So I hear people saying that he was from Memphis. I'm not really for sure, but I just want to speak on it just a little bit. So this morning my son called me and he said, Ma, I thought you was gonna do something about, talk about Young Dolph. Now, honestly, when I first heard about it, I couldn't say anything because it's happening so frequently now. It's happening a lot, and we just went through, we're going through the tragedy that happened at Astro World with, Travis Scott. So it's like that happened. Now Young Dolph is dead. Now, honestly, I never listened to the young man's music. I do listen to rap. My late husband always told me, he said you can't have a segregated ear when it comes to music. You got to listen to everything so you know what's out there, right? Okay, so today was really the first time I sat down and listened to a couple of his songs. And honestly, what I got from his songs, like I think the one that I listened to was called Preach. And he was just talking about his life and how it really is. And a lot of these rappers out here talk about their lives. And a lot of time what they're talking about is actually going on. It's real, right? Some stuff is actually made up. But what he was saying was true. So they say he passed away. He died on the 17th in Memphis at Makita's cookie shop. Now, honestly, it reminded me of Nipsey Hussle. That damn Nip, that's my heart right there. Now, the reason why I said that is because it was the same scenario. He went out, he's in this neighborhood thinking that people are going to show him love. He's riding around in this car. Now, the car that he was in, it was a camouflage Lamborghini. That's what it looked like. And I just thought, I was like, ooh, that's a target, Now, I know people say he should be able to ride around his neighborhood and this. Listen, when you're making money like that, I don't think you should be in the hood. And it's not about, oh, you forgot about the hood and you this. No, you can come back every now and again and check and do, certain things, but I don't think you should live there. I don't, because you got a bunch of wolves and you got a bunch of, hungry folk that's around. So they're not too happy about you riding around in this beautiful, expensive car with, jewelry on and things of that nature. Now, yeah, you're supposed to be able to walk around how you want to walk around. But when you got a bunch of hungry ass people out here, that's a little bit different. Okay. So, I feel like, what he was doing, from what I could gather, he was trying to build his community. They say he was giving out turkeys. A couple of days, 7 days ago, he was at Makita's cookie shop getting cookies. Okay, it's a video about it, and that's wonderful. He's supporting Black businesses. Wonderful. But I just feel like his biggest mistake was staying in Memphis. Just staying around people like you can't do that. I don't care what nobody say. When you're making money like that, there is no way that you can stay in the hood. You just can't. So also I heard a video, I saw a video yesterday, and it was one of Young Dolph's partners, okay? And I'm gonna put it in the description box below. I can't remember the young man's name, but you can tell that he was just distraught, and he was just going. And what this young man said, I said, wow. He said young Dolph told him that if he was to get killed, if they was to kill him, to basically speak on it and tell what's really going on. So it said that he wanted either half of Empire, and I don't know if this, I don't know. It's just, it's weird. It's like, he wanted this. He wanted half of Empire or some of Empire. And then 4 days later, this man is dead. So I'm going to say this. That man is going to be speaking from the grave. Okay. He's not going to let it rest. And people that loved him are going to make sure that the people, the guys that did that killed him, they're going to make sure that they are taken care of. And when I say that, I don't know if it's going to be physically. I couldn't even tell you, because they had masks on and all kind of stuff. But, when you put certain things out in the street, people will start talking, especially if it's money. They're going to start singing like canaries. Okay. So my thing is, you have a lot of people out here who are very, very jealous of you. They're jealous of your craft. They're jealous of they're just jealous. Honestly, they don't even have time. They don't even know why why they jealous, but they're jealous. Okay. Now I heard T.I. say something about, he was speaking on it, and he was saying something about, ego. Ego can play a big part as well. Now, from the way that Young Dolph looked, he just looked like he was a no-nonsense kind of guy. Now, I don't really know, his character and things of that nature. I just know a little bit about him. But what devastated me was the fact that he was murdered in this cookie shop. He was buying cookies, and they murdered him. And I'm going to say this. Whoever did that, whoever murdered this young man, understand you will not rest, babies. Never, ever. When I say you're going to be tormented in the worst way because of what you did. Now, you can think you got away with it. That's fine. But understand something. What goes around comes back around. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Now, you can take it however you want to take it, but I'm just letting you know what goes around comes back around. And sometimes, the people that are, it's almost like these Decepticons out here are just ridiculous. These Decepticons, these trolls, and it's just ridiculous. Like, you can't even live your life. If you are famous or successful, it's like you really can't live a normal life because you got so many people around you that's hating on you. Like, honestly. So it has to me, and I also saw something, a video that Slim Thugger, which is another one of my babies, he was talking about it. He was like, it's just not safe. Like he was riding around with an iWatch, and he ain't riding around with his jewelry and stuff like that, because now it's dangerous. And these young rappers, or whatever you want to call them, and all, they nuts. Okay. These dudes are making a lot of money, and they're making so much money that they don't know what the hell to do. And it's causing them to be, and I'm going to say this, there are a lot of them that are very intelligent, but because of the money and because of the position, it causes them to lose some of the intelligence. It's like sometimes the money and all of that can overpower the intelligence, right? Okay. So I just really feel like it's not going to stop you guys. Y'all got to stop all that flossing. You got to stop flossing like that. And I know people, I want to do what I want to do. Okay. Do it how you want to do it. But from what I'm seeing and from what I'm noticing, there are a lot of jealous people out here who are waiting to take everything from you. They're waiting to take you out so you can't have that no more. They don't want you to exist because they want what you get. As a matter of fact, they're very jealous of what you have. Now, you could have grown up with these people, things of that nature. It don't matter. They're not the same. And because you were the one to get out and they didn't, now they're mad because of their choices. Okay. And then they're also mad because of your choices, because you chose to go and do the right thing, or you chose to go this way and they chose to go that way or stay right where they're at. But I just, my heart goes out to his family, his partner. I can't remember her name, but he wasn't married. They did have children together, but she was not married. And see, that's another thing. Ladies, I'm gonna tell you something. These guys that y'all are getting with and they got money and things of that nature, I don't understand why they won't marry y'all. You got Lauren London, her and Nip weren't married, and now you got Young Dolph and this young lady who wasn't married. Also, you had DMX and that young lady, so it's just like you get with them and they have all the money, they have everything, but y'all not married. So you can't, it's only so much that you can do because you're not even family, really. You're not married to these, to these men. So I think if nothing else, ladies, listen, if you are with someone that is very successful and things of that nature, y'all really need to sit down and talk about, your plans, your future. What are you going to do? Are you going to just be with this person just for years and years and years and never get married? Because if that's the case, you really need to look at the whole situation, Maybe you shouldn't be with that person. If a person should know if they want to marry you, damn near. Listen, 10 years, that's when you really when you really know somebody. I'm going to be honest with you. Now, if you with a person and y'all been together for 4 years and whatever, and this person is not even showing signs of they might want to marry you, you might want to sit down at the table and have that talk, okay? So, my heart just goes out to his family, to all the fans, everybody that is affected by this, because again, we have lost another soldier. And then, speaking of soldier, now you got Soulja Boy just clowning and acting crazy. I'm not for sure what's going. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say I'm not for sure. I know what's going on with him. See, when a person has no soul, you can see it in their eyes. They have this black. It's like a darkness in their eyes, and that's what Soulja Boy looked like. Even with the grill that he has and everything, in the inside of his mouth, it looks black. I mean, he just looks really, really dark. And not only that, he's walking around with these beads, braids with the beads on them, like you put in your baby's hair and the little girl hair. So I'm just wondering, and I know everybody has their own style, but that is not the same Soulja Boy. The Soulja Boy, that's not him. That's not him anymore. And I'm really not for sure if he understands dissing this man and talking negatively about this man's passing is not going to make people like you. As a matter of fact, you're going to end up with a lot of enemies. Now, everybody can't protect you. I just want you to know that. And even the people that you think are protecting you is looking at you crazy and, might go that way. So, he might want to be careful with that. It's just really sad that they have all this damn money and they still don't know what the hell to do. They still got problems and beefing and all. I'm like, oh, shut the hell up. What, what I'm saying? Like, why? What's the use? Like, honestly, what's the use in all of that? I just feel like Soulja Boy is really going through something. He's lost, and I can see it. I don't care what nobody says. He is lost. His face he is not the same dude. Something is completely different about him. But anyway, that bothers me because it's just, and if you notice, it's only us. It's only our race that's doing this. You don't see this happening, in the Caucasian, culture. I mean, race. I'm not gonna say that. It's not happening with the in the white, in the Caucasian race. It's happening with us. all the time. Every time you turn around, is something going on with us. We killing each other. We don't like each other. We jealous. He can't have too much sign. This nigga, this. I say, you know what? When will we learn, you guys? This is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We got to do better than this. Because now we have another soldier that's gone. We have another soldier gone. And for what? It's just sad this man was gunned down in his own community buying cookies. So I just really wanted to get on here and talk about that. I'm just devastated. I think it seemed like anytime you're trying to do something positive and you're trying to help people, even sometimes the people that you help, feel some kind of way about you or want to do you in. So it's almost like you can't win for losing. That's just kind of how I feel. But I just wanted to jump on here real quick and speak on that. Like I said, again, to Young Dolph's family, all of his fans, his friends, everybody that's affected by this man's murder, my heart goes out to you. My heart goes out to you. And all I'm going to say is, you guys keep his family in prayer. His children, they don't have a daddy anymore. He's gone. And for nothing. Anyway, we got to do better than this, okay? So I just wanted to speak on that real quick. And listen, you guys, y'all stay safe out there. And like I said, always protect and cover yourselves, okay? And I'm going to get on up out of here. And until next time,